Hi there, my name's Jeff Straub, and today I'm going to show you some of the tools that I use to deburr aluminum composite panels. So here are some of the tools that I've used to deburr aluminum composite panels. The first is a screwdriver, the second is a hand file, the third is what's called a deburring tool, and lastly is the Angel Racer by Yellow Tools. The file you can get at a hardware store as well as probably Amazon. Deburring tool, I got this from a hardware store, and Angel Racer can be bought at yellowtools.com, I believe. I'm going to go ahead and just do a quick run through of each tool, and not going to go into much explanation, but if you watch then you can figure out what I'm doing in order to deburr the sign. So firstly, here's the screwdriver, and I just apply pressure, kind of going at an angle here, and I can already see some of the shavings have come off of the edge here. Okay, next would be file, and a file is actually pretty good for corners as well, to eliminate that sharp corner edge on each corner of your panel. Next would be the deburring tool, which I would highly recommend this. It's fairly cheap and it does a great job. Here's an example of how to use it. And you can see the side peeling off, or the edge peeling off as I run it down the edge here. Okay, and then lastly is the Angel Racer tool. And I recently bought this, so I haven't had a chance to use it too much, but it seems to do a great job. I will say that if you do order one of these, then make sure that the blade is flush to the bottom here, because my blade was slightly offset and it wasn't giving me the results that I wanted. But another good thing about the Angel Racer tool is it's also a vinyl trimmer and deburring tool all at once. So it eliminates a step if you have a graphic that needs to be trimmed from the sign. So here, let's see if I can show you a good example here. Alright, so I have vinyl that's overhanging, and this tool will actually trim the edge of the vinyl and deburr the sign at the same time. Pretty cool. So if I were to recommend in order from best to worst, I would say the Angel Racer is probably your best bet, because it does the 2-in-1 and it does a good job of deburring as well as trimming the vinyl. Next, I would go with something like this. Again, you can get it at your local hardware store or probably Amazon, and it's just called a deburring tool. And then as far as your other options go, the file does a good job, but it leaves filings everywhere. I mean, it's kind of messy. And then the screwdriver is cheap, obviously, and does a decent job as well if you don't have any other tools. So if you have any questions, then leave me a comment below, and I'd like to see any ideas that you may have or that you may use for deburring your aluminum composite signs. Thank you.